Welcome, my fellow nerds, to a tutorial video. For my 100th video, I decided to create a new series, which would be an entire series of tutorials. So, I'm going to start with the StarCraft 2 tutorials, since I've uploaded the most videos in that. But I just recorded the Protoss tutorial video, and I forgot, in the middle of it, I forgot that I muted my mic. I forgot to unmute it. So half of it had no audio, or had no me speaking. It was just the game playing out. And the other half had me speaking. So I'm gonna jump right into the Zerg tutorial video. And if you guys just like, if there's people who just like watching me just play the game, then, or if there's people who already know how to play the game that just watch me play, that I suggest that you would tune out for this, because it's just going to be pretty basic stuff. So let's stick it on very easy. Stick it on. Here it is. Zerg. Let me use pink. Okay. So yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. I have a very slow memory. Alright, this should load pretty fast. But, yeah. For my 100th video, I am introducing this tutorial videos. I'm just gonna introduce the tutorial thing. So, yes. And this is gonna be going down to the nitty gritty basics. It's just gonna be ridiculous. So, let's start this off. Alright. Now, when you have your drones, you click them on the minerals, and you hit, and when they're going to the minerals, you want half of them to go to the other side of the minerals, and the other half to go to that side of the minerals. And you want to set your rally point on the minerals, and spawn a drone. And every time you get 50 minerals, build a drone. Now, with the Overlord, you bring it to about the end of the guy's base over there. Except when they're Zerg and you're Zerg, just put the Overlord in their base till they get a queen. And I'll explain what a queen is when I get there. Alright. So the drone is just the basic harvester, and it creates buildings for you. When you're at 9 supply, build another Overlord. Then you just keep building drones. But there's this thing called the extractor trick, where you put down the extractor, so your supply goes down, and you build another drone, exit the extractor, then you're just overpiled. There, Overlord should pop up. And now we have a second Overlord, which I usually put it at their gold base. But I'm not really a Zerg player, so meh. So, you can only place buildings on the creep. So, this is the creep. This isn't the creep. This is the creep. This isn't the creep. Okay. So, see that you can build a spawning pool on this, but you can't build it over there. So, the spawning pool lets you build Zerglings. Zerglings is the basic fighter unit for Zerg. It's just, it's really good for massing. And when you build one cocoon egg for them, like this, one cocoon, it spawns 2 Zerglings instead of 1. Because they're just really weak, but in numbers, they're really strong. And a spawning pool also lets you build a queen. A queen has some neat abilities, which I will explain when I get there. Extractor lets you get gas from the gas geyser, so you can't just put a drone at the gas and it doesn't get gas. Alright, so spawning pool is almost done. I'm going to build another Overlord. Overlords also increase your population, you probably already realized that. Alright, the queen. And we'll spawn a few Zerglings. Now, rally point brings the units to that point. And my brother is snoring in the background. Jesus, suck, because if it picks up on the audio, I'm gonna need to redo this again. Alright, as you can see, I had 2 cocoons, and I got 4 zerglings. So, 2 times 4, or 2 times 2 is 4. Pretty, yeah. Just learned math yesterday. Alright, metabolic boost makes the zerglings run faster. And on creep, all Zerg units move faster on creep. Alright. So a queen has 3 abilities. One is called Creep Tumor, which expands your creep, so you just don't have a little bit built all your buildings on. And to spawn larvae move, you click it on your hatchery, and 4 little eggs pop on it, and when that timer hits it, you get 4 additional larvae. Transfusion basically heals a unit by, let's see, 125 health. Any biological unit that is healed. Let's go with that. And a layer is that allows you to get extra upgrades and structures and yeah. And it moves creep faster. Alright, I think I just learned something. Creep moves faster. Alright, as you can see, the timer hit, and I got a bunch of crunchy larvae. Crunchy larvae. And usually when you get one, you're... Why are you over here? Why the heck is he over there? Go back. Alright. Usually my first, the first larvae I drop, I just build a bunch of drones. But I need some overlords, so build the overlords. Alright. So the overlord. Sometimes you might want to peek in and then go back. So I'm actually going to build metabolic boost. Alright. So the layer just lets you get more upgrades. Better. It lets you build more buildings to build better units. So let's see here for a second. I'm going to build a roach den. Alright. Roach den lets you build roaches. And roaches is a assassination unit, if you can believe that. I'm gonna just stick down a creep tumor. And as many times as possible, you should use the larva ability. I just call it vomiting larva. So creep tumor is put, and when the creep expands for the amount that it goes, you can spawn another creep tumor at a different location. Like, you can spawn it right next to it if you really want to, but I like to expand it to as far as this ring can go. So right there is good. Alright. A roach warren lets you build, or lets you get 2 upgrades. Oh god. Evolved Gallon Juhugavagas. There. It just makes roaches move faster. And Tunneling Claws lets roaches move underground when they're burrowed. So I'm just going to spawn some roaches. Some more larvae. Spit it out. Alright, metabolic boost is done. So my zerglings move much faster. Alright. Ventral Sacs lets overlords be able to transport units. And whatever the heck that says, makes them move faster. Alright, so we got some roaches. They deal, they just deal lots of damage. So, zerglings dead. No, don't kill the creep tumor. Spawn some more. Those. Alright, so I'm gonna research, actually, roach speed. Alright. I'm going to build a baneling nest. Banelings are really fearsome things. Alright, hang on. I'll show you the might of Zerg against one zealot at 9 minutes in the game. Unacceptable command. And I'm gonna see something. Oh, okay. I was wondering if there was creep on that ramp. I just had to look closer. Alright. I'll show you banelings in a little bit. I'm gonna get another extractor so you get gas, so I can get better gas income. You wanna expand your creep as much as you can. Excuse me, I got sneezed. Okay, you might have heard that. That was kind of a scary thing. Banelings. Fun little units that you get to morph from Zerglings. They're massive splash damage units, so I'll show you them in a second when they pop out. There you go. Evil little buddies. They can burrow, and they're really evil when they're burrowed. To expand the creep even more. They move obviously faster on creep, and when they're off creep, they move slower. I'm going to show you slow banelings power. Banelings. Yeah, and you can upgrade whatever the heck hooks, and it makes them move faster. Oh, and also they do something really cool when you upgrade them. I'll show you. When you upgrade it to them. So when banelings attack, they do like a lot of damage. Versus light, they deal extra damage, and they deal splash damage. They're just murderers, basically. They're evil little buggers. So against the stalker, it didn't kill it, but it dealt a great damage to it. Just gonna extend that creep. Some extra crunchy larvae. I'm going to build another baneling. Alright. A evolution chamber. It gives you the upgrades for ground weapons, ground armor, and ground carapace. I mean, oh my god, I just messed that up completely. Ground melee weapons, ground range weapons, and ground carapace. So if you upgrade the range, all ground ranged units will get a attack bonus. If you upgrade the melee, all melee units get an upgrade. If you upgrade carapace, all ground units, all of them, get an upgrade. Oh, sweet little band. Alright. So when this is done, they obviously move faster, but they do something awesome. They roll. Isn't that awesome? They just don't have a care in the world. They just roll around. I don't know why, but I love it when they roll. They just roll on. And they obviously just explode in the same way. See, one baneling isn't really that fearsome, but a lot of them is. No. Get out the way. No. As you see, my baneling exploded. It did. So we will not be hearing from that baneling any longer. I'm going to upgrade our ranged. Alright. Okay, we got that. Alright, a spine crawler is basically a ground defense tower. It just attacks ground units. And a spore crawler is a detector that attacks air units. That's about it. And you can pick them up and move them. Like they have this move called unroot, and they just grow little feet out of nowhere, and then you can put them anywhere on creep. Same with the spore crawler, you can just pick them up and put them anywhere that there's creep. I'm going to build notice a infestation pit, a notice network, a idle den, and a spider. I need more minerals. I really don't need any more minerals. Why can't we be larvae? Why can't we be drones? Okay. This is a spine crawler. This is a spine crawler unrooted. You can do something cool with them. Tell them to listen. I forgot how to do that already. like it's something and they patrol, and they look really funny when they patrol. Wait, it's shift patrol, up, down. Alright, hang on. I'll get this right. They do really funny stuff. Oh no. This. Stalkers are really good against roaches. As you just saw, one stalker did a lot. I don't know how to do it. Alright. So you can pick up a spore crawler, you can move them around, you can put them back. But it takes time to go back. Do that. Infestation pits. They allow you to build infestors. Infestors are amazing little faggots. You can build a hydralisk out of the hydralisk den. You can upgrade the spines, which gives them faster attack speeds. And this has 2 upgrades. Neutral Parasite. It's a move that lets you take over a unit of your enemies. It's kind of like mind control, but it doesn't last forever. So, this Hydralisk. A Hydralisk can attack air and ground. But roaches counter Hydralisks. So, just dealt 18 damage to it. I only dealt like 10. Alright. Infestors can spawn infested Terran, which come out in an egg. And fungal growth is this cool little move that I'll show you when he has enough energy. Infested Terran, they're just mobile and they attack stuff. They actually deal a lot of damage in numbers. It gets ridiculous sometimes. Alright. An infestation pit gives you the option to build a hive, which is the final upgrade. It's just like the layer, just the final upgrade. See, the spines for the Hydralisk was done, so you can attack the infestor from there. Oh, I forgot about this. Alright, overlords, when you make a hive, can morph into an overseer, and overseers are like detectors. They're like ravens and observers. They're just detectors, really. I'm going to upgrade Tumbling Claws, and after that, I'm going to upgrade that. This just gives infestors extra stuff. Right. An Overseer, Detector, and it could spawn a Chainling. Chainling makes, like, a Chainling just... I don't really know how to explain it, though, but if a Chainling gets close to an army, it turns into one of the units from the army. And sometimes people can tell and sometimes people can't. That's weird. Just right there. Go my Chainling to victory! I just noticed that they don't move faster on creep and on land. It's weird. Oh. See, turns into a zealot, and now he doesn't know the difference. But chainlings cannot attack, sadly. They're just scouts. You can see he has a Stargate, so he can build air units. Alright, build that. Alright, so the fungal growth. Basically, I'll just suicide my things. Alright, fungal growth is an area effect which stuns and damage. It doesn't work on my own units. Alright, it stuns and deals damage at the same time. And it deals around like 50, I believe. Causes 3. Oh, it deals a bunch of damage. But, yeah, that's about it. Alright, Ultralisk. Ultralisk is fun.
Mineral field depleted.
Alright, so we got that done. That done. Hiatus network. Okay. Alright. So, let's... Nidus networks are pretty cool. Let me load up my units into the Nidus network. And now, we can spawn a Nidus worm. Which... basically makes a transport, which once it unroots, I could spawn units into the field, into their field. It's
Depleted.
if it goes undetected, it's OP. You just send things in there. Unload. Just unload and you're in their base. But since I don't want this tutorial to end too quickly and them saying GG, I'm just going to do that.
The hive cluster is under attack.
I need to build some. Alright. A Spire lets you build a Mutalisk and a Corruptor. Corruptor is their anti-air. Is Zerg's anti-air. It only attacks air, and when it attacks a unit for like a specific amount of time, it can use a move called Corrupt, which all Zerg units that attacks it deals extra damage to it. And a Mutalisk has a glaive attack. Mutalisk can attack air and ground, and has a glaive attack that when it attacks something, it bounces, I believe, 3 times. But every time it bounces, it deals less damage. So let's build a Mutalisk and a Corruptor. A Greater Spire. Yep. A Greater Spire lets you morph a Brood Lord. I'll show you when I get them. This upgrade for Ultralisk adds 2 armor to Ultralisks, so it's kind of nifty. Alright, I will spawn an Ultralisk. Ultralisks are ridiculous. Let's just spawn it. Yeah. First and 2.
Mineral field
Mutalisk. It's not going to use it on my people though, but if it attacks a person.
Our forces are under attack.
Let's continue my creep road. Oh well, I only supply left. Just for a little bit. That better be my Ultras, that's almost done. Easy. I can see that I'm mined down on minerals. Honestly, right now, we're getting towards the end of it, so I don't really need to take another base. Alright. Ultralisks. Ridiculous tank units that are just amazing. They deal extra damage to armored, and look at that bonus. It's 20 damage bonus. Ridiculous. And Ultras have the move called Frenzy, which they're immune to snare, stun, and mind control effects. So really, you can't do much to Ultralisks, but they are massive and armored, so they deal extra damage. So they get dealt extra damage from people like Stalkers and Marauders. And also they cannot attack air. You can burrow them. Oh, I forgot to explain burrow. But burrow just makes... that was my watch. Burrow just makes Zerg units go underground, and Infestors and Roaches are the only 2 units that can go underground. Alright. I believe we just have 1 unit left, which is the Brood Lord. I don't really know how to explain a Brood Lord. You just kind of gotta see it. Oh, and when Ultralisks are up against units like Marines, they're bunched up in a ball, and you attack them, it deals splash damage all around. It's pretty awesome. Just have to keep expanding my stuff. Stick them inside the lights now. Alright. No, keep you. This is a Brood Lord. Now, it shoots broodlings. And the broodlings attack it. Alright, the broodlings deal about... that's gonna kill it. Broodlings deal about 4 damage. But when they're launched, they deal 20 damage. And now you can keep piling up broodlings. Now, let's see here. Like, every time a broodling comes, you can keep piling them up, and they just deal massive DPS after a while. Oh yeah. I think it's time to go kill our opponent. I'm just gonna send everything through. Send a chain link. Oh, you can't put chain link. Let's just build a bunch of units. Broodlord. Broodlord. Oh yeah, Broodlords cannot attack air. And also, a Spire and / Greater Spire is where you upgrade attacks for air. Attack and armor for air. So I get this Ultralis coming and I go in and go Rambo and kill the guy. Basically gotten all the upgrades except that, but I don't know what to do.
We require more
Come on, 2
Vespene
Ultralisks. When you get a huge creeper like this, you can just reinforce like a boss. Alright, well, here we go. Time to kill our Protoss. And Protoss enemy. But, you guys know what to do with these videos. But, if you guys like this video, do whatever you want. Uh-oh, they might kill it. Unload, unload. Unload. Kill. Kill the Colossus. Colossus. Yeah. 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 True power of the swarm. Ultra loose, ultra loose. That's a lot of workers. Yeah. Ultras tend to rape buildings. They just destroyed it. I really want to show you this, but I could show you it in the probe line. Oh yeah, there. You see that he's attacking the probe, but it's also putting the nexus at the same time. Yes. So you guys know what to do with these videos. If you liked this tutorial, give it a like, but if you really liked it, give it a favorite. So yeah, I hope you guys I hope that this tutorial really helped you. For people who don't know how to play the game or are just curious about the game and how it works. So I will talk to you guys later.